You should have got the 2018. You should have clicked on a different video. All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So here's the Sony Xperia XZ Premium, and it is absolutely fantastic. So I wanted to start this video off. This is my 24-hour impressions with this phone. And I'm still on the same charge here, so I'm going to go ahead and check the battery real time for you here. It says I have about 3 hours left with 10%. And let's check screen on time. Screen on time is 6 hours and 19 minutes. That is absolutely great battery. And I definitely can get more. It says power saving applied. Oh, okay. It's just to the, I was like, what? I didn't turn anything on. It's still asking me to turn on stamina mode, and I'm not going to do that. But 6 hours and 19 minutes of screen on time, which I'll definitely get a little bit more. Maybe 6.5 will be the final numbers for this phone for 24 hours. This is the first cycle. I haven't put it on the charger at all. I'm going to put it on after this recording. And I wanted to do it this way. So that's fantastic battery. Phone is almost a full 24 hours there. So that's really good. So for those that had questions about battery, there's your answer. The phone does great on battery. Now let's look at performance. The performance of this phone is absolutely great. It does have a Snapdragon 835, so there's no reason why the phone should perform bad. It's got 4 gigs of RAM and a Snapdragon 835. And the battery is 3230, by the way. And it's pushing this 5.4 inch, 5.46 inch or 5.5 inch display with a resolution. It's a 3840 by 2160, which is just unheard of on a phone, which is just crazy, which brings it to 807 pixels per inch. Now, I've been told that you can actually turn on the 4K screen permanently, as it kind of runs in a native 1080p screen when it's not pushing 4K content. And I will do that later to test and see how that affects the battery. I've heard that it doesn't affect the battery at all, so expect good battery even with that. For the people that actually have this phone, they say, hey, I keep mine at 4K. There's no problems with it, no issues at all. So the phone itself, fantastic. The display on here is just absolutely stunning when watching 4K content. It's just amazing, man. I'm super excited about the display itself. And it's just one of those things, man, where you got a good display, you do it right. And Sony's known for that now because they have the triluminous, and this also is HDR10 compliant as well. So that's just a huge thing for it. Now I do have it in my speaking case here, as you can see. Recently posted a video on this, so go check that out if you haven't already. But my main thing was the screen and the cameras. And I've actually been using this phone to record some videos, and I didn't disclose that, I don't believe, but this camera footage that comes from here on 1080p and 4K is absolutely great. I've already got some video samples up for the phone. So my first 24 hours with this thing is shocking, actually. The things that other people are complaining about don't bother me at all. Like, people are instantly complaining about these bezels up top and bottom. I don't even notice that, man. I'm looking at the screen. I'm not looking at the bottom and top bezels. It's like when people complain about the little notch area on the iPhone and certain phones who have that. I don't even notice it after using the device. So the cameras on here, again, stunning for what it is. It's really good. Watching 4K content on this phone at 60 frames per second is absolutely great. I pulled up a video, one of my videos on the Galaxy S9, the 60 frames per second. And I was just surprised at how crystal clear the phone plays the footage. It's unreal. So I pulled up this video right here. I'm going to turn the volume down. I'm not going to get copyrighted against myself, but I don't want to hear the volume. I just want to kind of show you here. 4K at 60 FPS is absolutely just great. I mean, this is the best screen that I have for 4K content, because I can actually watch 4K content here on my phone. I mean, look at this. That's 2160 by 2160 at 60 frames per second. That's absolutely stunning. Now, if the phone could record in 60 frames per second, oh, it would be complete boss. But we'll leave that to the Galaxy S9. But this phone's screen is just absolutely great, and you just won't get a better 4K experience anywhere else for mobile, that is. I mean, because no phone right now that I know of can play 4K content except for the Sony phones. And if there are any others, please post them in the comments, but I don't know of that. Another plus for this phone is I got Oreo right out of the box, and now I'm on the March security patch already. It put me up to the March security patch. I'm on April now. Okay, oh, I forgot about that. My bad. I got like 10 updates on this phone. It put me straight to Oreo, and then right after that, I went straight to like it was on the October 17, 2017 security patch, and all those updates came in. They came in one at a time. It just kept, I thought something was wrong, but it was actually just updating it, and now I'm on the April security patch, which is cool. We just got into May, so that's actually pretty good for an OEM. The fact that they're pushing the updates to this phone like this is absolutely great, man. So overall, man, my first 24 hours with this phone has been absolutely fantastic. I did order some screen protectors, but I actually don't know if I'm going to use them or not. I would prefer to probably just keep just this case on here, and you know, because this screen protectors, I mean, this phone case has a really big lip, and that's how it is with me. So I don't know if the screen protectors are going to fit. However, one issue that I will address before I get out of here, everyone keeps asking me, am I going to flash the European ROM or the international ROM to get the fingerprint reader active? No, I'm not. And here's why. You have facial recognition, and you have body recognition, and you have home recognition. And this is how I'm using this phone. I'm not worried about having the phone with the pen because I rarely have to use it. So let me go in here to see how I got this set up here. All right, no, that's not it. I need to find the area where I set it up. Smartlock, here we go. My bad, y'all. All right, so here's all the things that I'm using pretty much. So I've got my body lock, my trusted places, and I've got my trusted face. And this is a huge thing right here. I think this is very important. Definitely want to use this area right here. Why wouldn't you want to use this area? It doesn't have a fingerprint reader, and I found a way. You know, I knew this phone didn't have a fingerprint reader before getting it. Like I said in the other video, a lot of people didn't watch that video because in the unboxing video, I told you guys, hey, you know, I don't mind it doesn't have the fingerprint reader. I'm going to use the facial. I bought it because I was going to get the international version, but I decided to just get this one because I can walk right into Best Buy. I'm not going to mod it and add the fingerprint reader, put the ROM on there. I'm going to use body unlock, facial unlock, and I'm also going to use the home unlock, the location unlock. It's very convenient. So that's what it is. So first 24 hours with this thing, man, awesomeness, just awesomeness. The speakers, before I get out of here, everyone said the speakers are horrible, and my response was, it depends on who's listening to it and what they're listening to. Now, truth is, the speakers are not very loud and they're very tinty, but they're loud enough for what they are. So that's what it is. I'm not complaining about that. I don't even care how loud the speakers are. I got a headphone jack, and the fact that it has dual speakers, huge plus. And I could go to Bluetooth if I just really want to bang up the sound, but the speakers aren't terrible, like some people are saying, in my opinion. So now I'm really going to get out of here. It's your man, Jay Will, 24 hours with this beast right here. I'm glad I bought it. And to the people out there that told me you should have waited, you should have got the 2018, you should have clicked on a different video. Deuces.